Hello! Today I'm going to be creating a Christmas holiday look using the Christmas in New York Too Faced eyeshadow palette, and it's the Merry Macarons, and this palette is also vanilla scented, which is amazing. So this is what the palette looks like. It's a bit washed out, but these are the colours. For my transition shade, I'm using the shade Dulce de Leche. I do not know if I'm saying that right, but it's just a light brown shade. For my crease colour, I'm using the shade Tiramisu, and it's quite a warm orangey brown, and I'm just putting that into my crease and blending that up towards my transition shade as well. For my outer V, I'm just using the shade Almond Mocha, and that is just a deeper brown colour. I'm putting that on my outer V and into my crease as well. And then just blending it all together with the first brush I used with my transition shade on it. Then taking some concealer on a brush, I'm going to create a half cut crease for the glitter. Then the shadow I'm using on my lid is called Praline. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's just a gold glitter. Obviously you need gold in a holiday look. And then just blending out those edges again. And obviously I'm going to do the same on the other eye. I did end up bringing the half cut crease further out later in the look, but I don't think I videoed that. On to foundation, I'm using my Rimmel London Match Perfection foundation in 100 Ivory and just blending it out on my face with a beauty blender. And I also used some of the LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in Porcelain on a couple of my blemishes there. For concealer, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in the shade Porcelain. I don't know how I feel about this concealer. I used to love it, but I was just kind of using the end of it up in my product. For baking, I'm using RCMA No Colour Powder and then brushing that off. And for my face powder, I'm using my Rimmel London Stay Matte Powder in Translucent as always, because I just love that. For bronzer, I'm using Hoola Bronzer by Benefit as always, and I'm just putting it on a round top brush. I've been using this brush a lot recently in my makeup because I think it goes on a lot better than an angled brush. Then I'm doing a bit of contour, and I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and I'm using the shade Fawn, which is the medium shade. For highlighter, I'm using my Becca highlighter in Champagne Pop. Just putting that on my cheekbones, my Cupid's bow, down the bridge of my nose. For blush, I'm just using the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Berry Amore. Going back to the eyes, I'm using the shade Almond Mocha under my lash line just to tie the full eye look together. Going back with the Becca highlighter in Champagne Pop, I'm just putting that on my brow bone. For mascara, I'm using the Maybelline New York Rocket Volume Express mascara, and I've also applied a pair of fake lashes. Onto my lips, I'm using a lip liner by Primark, and it is just this bright red shade. And the Primark line is actually called PS. I don't know what that stands for, but Primark's makeup is actually okay. Well, I like their lip products and their eyelashes. And for lipstick, I'm using this Avon matte lipstick in the shade Ruby, and it's just this bright red shade. I love it, and I love it even more because it's matte. And that is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this holiday inspired look, and I will see you in my next video.